Update: my parents disowned me 5 years ago for false accusations. Now they want to talk. I decided to meet my parents. I didn't have much time until the day of the funeral, and I didn't want to miss it. Many of you advised me not to go, but I hope you understand my position. She is my only sister. I know that she has changed and isn't the same person anymore, but I was going to say goodbye to that child that I remember, not the person she is now. On Wednesday evening, I told my uncle about my decision. I didn't need to ask him if he could come with me or not. He beat me to it and said he would go with me. I asked Angel and another dear friend of mine, and they accepted. I spoke to the same lawyer who handled my allegations. I asked him to supervise my meeting with my parents. I did not expect him to accept, but surprisingly he did. He tried to confirm my sister's death, but unfortunately, due to lack of time, he couldn't. On Thursday morning, I spoke to my parents and told them that I would meet them this evening, but on my own terms. I will have a lawyer and we will meet at a law firm. Half an hour after our meeting, my parents will give me the funeral location, or I will leave. My parents tried to argue, but I put my foot down and they agreed to my terms. When I got to the law firm and saw my parents for the first time in years, they smiled at me and waved like nothing had happened. After they sat down, the lawyer started recording the meeting and introduced himself before mentioning my first and new last name. I heard my new last name a lot in the past 5 years, but in that moment, it felt real. I don't know how to describe it, but the realization that I was actually disowned hit me. I feel that my parents felt the same way because the joy on their faces disappeared after hearing my name. After the lawyer finished explaining everything, the meeting started and my parents spoke to me as if the past 5 years had not happened. I was disgusted when my mother tried to hold my hand, but I pulled away. My parents apologized for it, but they said it was not really their fault and the accusation was not a reach as I was hiding disgusting secrets already. After half an hour, my lawyer asked my parents to give me the funeral location. My father said that when the family goes through difficult circumstances, they support each other. My friend interrupted him and told him my new last name. My parents seemed devastated, but my mother continued and said, "Do you know those feelings that you felt when you heard the news of your sister's death? I will feel them soon." I was confused and asked her, "What does this have to do with the funeral location?" My lawyer spoke and asked my parents if my sister died or not. My father tried to change the subject, but my lawyer repeated the question and my father said no. It was a lie. My sister didn't die. The writing was on the wall, but I couldn't see it. Nothing written in the message was real. After my father told me that my sister wasn't dead, my body felt very heavy and I couldn't breathe. That's all I remember. I was told that I looked like a ghost. My lawyer tried to talk to me, but I didn't respond, so he decided to end the meeting. But my father objected and started yelling at me. I tried to run, but I fell and started vomiting excessively before I passed out on the floor. I feel like an idiot. I can't believe I fell for this lie. I kept telling myself that my parents wouldn't lie to me about this. We're not in a TV show or a movie. I kept telling myself that I, who hates family drama, wouldn't get involved in something like this. I can't believe they did this to my sister. When my dad told me that he was going to end me, I never thought he would do it, but now I'm not sure. I don't know who my parents are anymore. I don't even know why they lied. After the meeting, they sent me a message asking if I was okay. They didn't apologize or even give me any explanation whatsoever. I filed a restraining order against my parents and anyone who's involved. Some of my relatives contacted me and swore to me that they had nothing to do with what was happening and that they thought that my parents were going to talk to me about my grandmother's illness and her desire to see the family together. Some of them even sent me medical reports proving her illness and her wanting to see me, but I don't want to see her or any of my family members ever again. When my ex confessed his lies, she didn't believe my ex. She said I pressed my ex legally to lie about not being assaulted by me and I should stop lying and confess so everyone can move on. What hurt me the most was that she wanted to fix me. She was sending me places that treat assaulters and Me Too stories until I gave up and blocked her.